I just wanted to take you through the process to use to do that bootstrapping technique with our sleep survey data. So you'll notice here are the sleep survey results. So I click on that and that opens up. The data is in a Google Sheet right now. In order to move the data either into CODAP or the Lockstat application we're using, you've got to convert it to a CSV file. So I'm going to download it. CSV file, common separated values. That allows it to be readable in those other formats. So I'm going to click download and I'm going to click that form. I'm going to wait on my computer here to tell me to do that. There we go. And I've already have it. You can save it in your desktop or whatever, but I'm going to go ahead and label that FA20. And I've already got that file name because I'm practicing, but it'll tell me to overwrite and I'll just replace it. Not a big deal. But now it's on your desktop somewhere. So then when you go to, you've got to go find it, which is what I'll do. And there's my data and I open it up. And I'll just select this column and I will copy it. And then I will jump to the Lockstat. And again, this is from what I did earlier. So I'm going to edit the data. There's other data probably in there for you. So what I'll do is I'll just paste it back in. So that's there. I want to make sure that it's hours of sleep. It's all in there. I don't have a first column, so I'm good, but I do have a header row, which is the hours of sleep, so that's good, and I hit OK. Now, you'll notice in StatKey, it's called a confidence interval for a mean, median, standard deviation, okay? If I jump back, you're going to see it. I'm doing confidence interval for a single mean, median, standard deviation, so I'm doing Bootstrap confidence intervals. So here we go, and I'll probably need to edit my data again because the old data is now back in there. No biggie, I'll just delete it. Paste my data in and hit OK. And then similar to what we did in class with CODAP today where we shuffled the data, and again it's selection with replacement. We select one, we put it back in. Our sample sizes were size 27. You'll see that was our, over here, this is actually our sample distribution and it's 27. Our mean was 6.231 if you'll remember, and we're going to go through the bootstrap technique and we're going to generate 10,000 samples. So I'm going to do that 10 times. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a two tails. So that's what I get. So you'll notice that it's centered at our value that we got for our sample mean. And the bootstrap technique, we did 10,000 trials. And you can see that, so if I was talking about this in terms of confidence interval, I'd be 95% confident that the true, in this particular case, average number of hours of sleep that a college student would get is somewhere between 5.556 and 6.821. Again, think about your margin of error as being the distance from your outer boundary to your mean. So that's about a little over 0.6. So you get a feel that's your margin of error. 0.6 hours is going to be your margin of error. So essentially, we think it's going to be 6.23 plus or minus 0.6 hours. So the it in this particular case is, again, the true population proportion. It's going to be somewhere in that range. So anyway, I hope that gives you a little bit of overview of what we're doing, and just wanted to share that with you today. So hopefully you'll run through the technology. It won't be a problem. Take care. Have a good day.